This is Armadale.
This is Armadale. This series will only have 22 new stations to film once they are opened. Near Commerce Avenue in Armadale is this plaza, opposite to Armadale train station. There is the iconic cell tower from the original video, as well as some phone booths and a government building. And then over here we have a very large amount of trolleys, which I think all the poor people have basically just stacked here, as they're using it as their thing to carry their belongings around, probably stolen belongings too. So there's just a mass of trolleys here next to this bus stop, which is some taxi information on it and a little pole there. This is the bus stop for route 243 and 244, as well as on the other side of the road, but this is not the Armadale Station bus interchange right here. This is just some other bus stop, but there is the actual station. So you can see the taxi numbers on there, although some of them are quite scratched up. And then there is the pedestrian dedicated crossing to access the station. So let's just get in by crossing the crossing. Well, I was already asked for money right there, so as soon as you enter Armadale, that's what you experience. Let's walk into the station plaza now. So Armadale Station opened on the 2nd of May 1893 when the Southwestern Railway opened, and then when the line was electrified in the 1990s, a new station was built and the signal box relocated, and then on the 6th of November 2004 another new station opened. So here is the plaza and the dot matrix display, Trans-WA booking center, parking machines, a bin and some more trolleys with a specific sign above the lift: no shopping trolleys on platform. This is the only station where they have that because it's such a big thing for people to be taking trolleys out of the shops. This is the lift to get up to the concourse level, quite old and squeaky. Let's go up. And this is the top level. You can see the tracks down below, and then you exit onto this side and you're at the top with some toilets there, although I'd really rather not look in there because who knows what you expect in a toilet at a station in an area such as this, which is perceived to be dangerous. And there's the stairs down to the platform, although let's go and take a look on this side of the concourse. So Armadale Station is located about 30 kilometers from Perth in Fare Zone 4, but just in Fare Zone 4, just so before the 2-zone fare cap you had to pay more, but now it doesn't even matter. It serves Armadale and surrounding suburbs like Brookdale, Haynes and Mount Richon. So this here is the ramp where you can walk down, because on this side of the concourse there's no lift, so you have to use this ramp. And you can see the tracks right there. Although Armadale Station is going to be rebuilt soon because of the Byford rail extension. So the line will be extended 8 kilometers to Byford, with more than 8 level crossings being removed. And this station will be built as an elevated station because there are 3 level crossings within like 300 meters of the station on either side, or maybe a bit more, but I'll show you those in a minute. So they're gonna rebuild the station, so let's just quickly document everything before the Armadale line shutdown next year, when we'll never be able to see this station again. There was also some bike U-rails, and this is the car park on the other side. Here there's another staircase to get down to the street level, and another ramp. Also, this station used to be a junction when the Spearwood to Armadale line still existed, which operated from the 15th of July 1907 to the 23rd of January 1964. And So that used to be a double terminus station, but now it's just a terminus station for Transperth Armadale Line trains, as well as a stopping point for TransWA's Australind service, 4 times a day, twice in each direction, in the morning and in the evening, which I did capture at the end of this video, so that's very good. Now, at this point, this video is already as long as the original Armadale Station video, which just goes to show how not in-depth I went with my old videos. This was already the end, like I already got through everything by this stage, which is just crazy. Alright, now here there's a little short-term parking area where you can drop people off, and then we can go back up the staircase to look at the rest of the car park here, and the motorbike shelter there, and some motorbike parking on the ground as well. Let's continue down. Yep, more about the Australind. It actually used to stop at Kelmscott too, which is very weird, because I even find it weird that it stops at Armadale, because like it's not even that far from Perth, and it actually takes like 38 minutes to get here from Perth, which is longer than the Transperth trains, just because it gets stuck behind them. But yeah, it hasn't stopped at Kelmscott since April 1992. The station gets about 500,000 passengers a year, although the figure's probably higher now. That's an old figure. Okay, now here is the little pedestrian maze on the southern side of the station. You can see the line here is still electrified, because sometimes Transperth trains go into the sidings, which are located just after there. And also this old station sign here, a bit of history. Yeah, so there's sidings just after here where they go when the Australind trains comes in to get out of the way, and also if there's like delays or something, so they do go beyond the station sometimes. Now this is the bus interchange, this is the layover area where the buses park, and here is the old Australind platform with some Transperth signs too, although this is like platform 3 basically, but it's not used anymore. It's just sitting here on the side, and nothing stops here anymore, so it's just a bland grey platform. All the buses stop over there on the left side of the interchange, because it's a one-way road. So this area under this shelter is just nothing, just a random waiting area. You can also see a TransWA coach right there, and yeah, because the station is also served by coaches to many different places, like Albany, and of course there's the train to Bunbury. And now there's a Transperth train coming in. It does look like it's gonna come over here, but it doesn't, because it just stops at the main station over there. That's platform 2 with no buffer, so the train can come in pretty fast because there's no buffer. But on platform 1 there is a buffer, so it has to go very slowly. So that terminated there, and then here's a bus coming down. Oh guys, I'm not gonna film any more buses now. This bus clip is totally enough. That was my attitude in the original video. Literally like 20 seconds of buses, if not less. Okay, let's have a look at the bus map to see where you can go. So there is a variety of services. There is a little 3 routes that go up to Kelmscott, and a loop service which serves Brookdale, as well as 4 routes down through Byford, Serpentine, Jarrahdale, those areas. And then there's a route to Murdoch Cave, and also one that goes all the way up along the Albany Highway, along the train line to Perth Busport, which is very weird. There we go, the TransWA coach left now, and here is a 243 from Kelmscott that just came in. These are not the actual bus clips, by the way, it's just I saw buses while filming this, so I just filmed them. Now this is more car parking here. On this side, there is a lot of car parking at this station on both sides, unlike many other Armadale Line stations. I mean, this is really not like a Tish Line station. There goes the coach now, on its way back to East Perth, I believe. And now we can go down here to get closer to the platform. There's a sign there, Metronet Byford Rail Extension, which I don't think was there in the original video. And here is the train now, which is about to leave from platform number 1 for Perth. So let's just take a look at a few more things now. Here at the back of this Telstra Communications building, there are some more trolleys again, yes. But other than that, it's just a mulch area with plants. And now here are the actual bus stands. Each one just has a normal shelter and seating like you'd find on the side of the road. Stand 1 and 2 over there are for services which go towards Kelmscott. Sorry, those are stands 4 and 5, which is the one to Perth Passport and all the ones down the southwestern highway towards Byford. Stand 3 is for the 250 loop and the 519 to Murdoch, and then stand 2 is for the other buses to Kelmscott, and then 1 is just for Trans WA and the train replacement bus. And now we're back here again. Let's cross across. Here is the Trans WA sign, although I don't know why it's here. Like, the Trans WA train doesn't actually stop here. I used to think it does, but it doesn't. It just stops on the main platform, so don't get the point of that sign. And there was the train times and a little message about the 254's temporary route. Here's the bike shelter, if you haven't already seen it. And then this is the entrance into the platform from the bus interchange. So the station does have 2 distinct entrances, either from the concourse that you saw at the start or from this bus interchange. So this is the back entrance. There's dot matrix display up there and a ticket machine right here on the side. Closed station smart rail processors, which by the way are only located at termini on heritage lines, except for Bassendean. And there's a train now on platform 2. Here's the buffer on platform 1. And then there's a nice waiting area under the roof there. Definitely not just a little hut like most other stations. There's a transit officer booth inside as well, a sanitizer, information point, small dot matrix displays, seating, and then here is the entrance back up to the concourse with more closed stations, part of processors. The rest of the platform is just nothing, basically. You have to go through here, and then in between the 2 platforms where this gate is to get up. Let's press this.
The next train to Perth departs in 6 minutes. The train stops at Sherwood, Chalice, Kelmscott, Seaforth, Gosnells, Maddington, Kenwick, Beckenham, Cannington, Oak Street, Claysbrook, Mackay and Perth.
Yeah, so that just strangely lists all the stations instead of just saying express from Cannington to Oak Street and then to Claysbrook. Also the emergency point and a change machine, although it's out of order, and the Smart Trader Add Value machine here. And then a drink fountain behind the staircase. This is also hidden. People won't find this unless they take the lift down, which is located right at the end here. This is the second lift at the station to get from the platform to the concourse. Let's go up here. Another old cranky lift. And now we're back up at the concourse where I was all the way before when I first came up here. So that's that. And here you have a great view down at the top of the train, which I'll definitely take a train clip of here later. So down there you can see the level crossing, which you can see a view of the station from here. And then also here is this PSP towards Perth, and then another level crossing just in the distance over there where the cars are going. So those 2 are quite close, and they'll remove both of those. And then this very weird petrol station, which is like underneath buildings above it, which I don't think there's a petrol station like this anywhere else. And like the prices are just on the side of the building. I know this is not part of the train station, but this is very weird and probably smells. really bad under here because it's more enclosed. Yep, it does. So this is just a very weird station, petrol station here, not train station. And here's the map outside of the station that shows you where you can go to, like the fire station or the shopping center or the park or the library or the cinemas. Lots of different things around here. And trains at this station actually come in just before the previous one leaves, so they wait for a whole 15 minutes and they're empty like this, so it's very nice. Anyway, I'm going to give the station a rating of 4 stars, which I already did before. It's a very, very good station compared to others on the Armadale line, but obviously it's dangerous and doesn't have all the facilities like Joondalup and Mandurah line stations, so it's only 4 stars.
passengers, your next service is leaving on platform 9. This service stops all stations to Paddington and then non-stop to Oak Street, then express to Claysbrook, and 4 stations to Perth.